You know, one thing that I love about practicing divorce and family law is that every case is a little bit different than every other case, or in other words, no two cases are exactly alike. The parties, the personalities, the length of the marriage, you name it. Why the people broke up and all the other factors that go, there are dozens of factors. One thing that never ceases to amaze people when I explain this fact is the concept of a vanishing credit. That is basically where the law takes into consideration the passage of time between the time you give separate assets to the marriage or a marital asset at the time of divorce. Now, typically this happens where you get married and then maybe you have an inheritance and you use that, say $100,000, you use that to buy a house. And it doesn't matter how you title the house, but let's say you bought a house, you got married, and then 10, 15, 20 years pass, and that $100,000 inheritance that you used to buy the house doesn't come back to you. It vanishes. It's a vanishing credit. So how can you avoid getting yourself in a situation where you have a ton of a down payment that you pay toward a marital asset, say a house, and you don't get it back because it vanishes over time? You got it. Prenuptial agreement will probably take care of that. Or don't get married. Don't get married. Then you don't have to worry about it. And don't live in a way that your jurisdiction recognizes a cohabitation situation as a marriage. And I'm talking to you, some of the Canadian provinces, because you guys are notorious for people just living together and then categorizing them as being in a married state. Most states no longer recognize common law marriage. There are a handful. So there's no such thing as a universal truth to any of this. It depends upon your jurisdiction. So know the law. Get a consult with a local family law attorney. It'll be worth every penny, especially before you get married, okay? Share this with someone who needs to see it. Leave a comment. I try to read all the comments. Time is tight, but I appreciate them. Subscribe. Love to have you as part of the community. Vanishing credit. You'll see your money will vanish before your eyes. You don't want that, okay? I want to keep you out of my office. Be careful out there.